Sandra Embleton here, channeling the Holy Grail energy. And I was asked to do a talk about twin flames at a conference. And I thought that I would speak what I had to say on this video. I know there's many of you out there who are aspiring to have a twin flame relationship. And I know there's many out there wanting very much to have a twin flame relationship. And I would ask those souls that are seeking that union what their intention is in doing so. Because I think it's the intention with which you approach seeking a twin flame that will assure you the success in accomplishing that union. So everyone's going to go about it differently. Everyone's going to have their own journey. Everyone's going to have their own path. So when I'm speaking, it is from personal experience, and it is from the guidance which I received through channeling that I offer this information. It is by no means the only way. It is by no means the be-all and end-all of everything and how to do it. I will just share what I know. And by sharing what I know, I'm hoping I can help others to aspire to this amazing privilege. So I think so many people, I think I've said to me, I think I found my twin flame, and I want to know if it's my twin flame, and I'm not sure if this person's my twin flame. My reaction and my answer to that, well, a twin flame union, a twin flame, when you encounter your twin flame, it's instantaneous. It's like bang. It's like, wow, you know it, you feel it. It's intense, and it's felt by both of you. I think the problem comes later on when you may have that reaction, or you might have that feeling inside that, oh my God, I'm really connected to this person. This person could be, and very well might be, my twin flame. And it's that intense reaction. It's going into that silence as the higher fields, your higher self, begins to connect and exchange information at a very rapid rate, which would cause you then to go into the silence, because words are not needed. They get in the way. The mind gets in the way. So the body actually kind of shuts down, and you go into the silence. So that's another clue when you meet your twin flame, how very powerful it can be. But I'm feeling very, very drawn and very guided to give you this information. A twin flame union is a result of your pursuit of your relationship with the divine consciousness, with God as the conscious being that you are aspiring to become one with. And when you make your journey, your life journey, about becoming one with God, it is your reward for your efforts in establishing that relationship with God. A lot of spiritual individuals are not seeking a relationship with God. In fact, they associate God with religion, or they say, oh, I've had a bad experience with God, and they'll call it universe, great spirit, which whatever people are comfortable with. You do what you need to do to find your communication, your path, your relationship with God. But God is that omnipresence, all-knowing, all-powerful presence that is in each individual. And as we awaken to that relationship, and as we find ourselves in daily meditation, as we find ourselves going within, and finding that relationship with your God spark, with your God light, that's the power, is the meditation, the pursuit of a relationship with God. And I find a lot of people who are in the spirit world, or spiritual beings, and on that path, they miss that. They think it's something that that they can overlook, that they can pass by. And I believe that's really the only true pathway to a twin flame union, because it's God that moves in to your partner to couple with you, and it's God that moves into you that to go into your partner to couple with him. It would be him for me and a female for a male. That's what it really is. It's about that God energy, that presence of God coming into you both. After you have coupled and lifted your frequency up through joy, pleasure, love that comes through sensuality and sexual encounter, once you have lifted and brought your energy up to that high level, its information is stored there that you now can receive. And it's after you've experienced that coupling that you go into the meditative state together, lying there, holding hands, opening yourself up to Source, opening yourself up to listen to what it is your messages you're receiving. And it's in that high state of being that you encounter that oneness with God. And that's why you're doing it. Like, that's the high. That's the best part. It really isn't about the sex as much as it's about what you get after it, what happens in that union with the presence. That's what you're aiming for. That's what you are moving towards, because that's when the work gets done. And I know for so many you become so disheartened because you want to go there, you want to experience it, but it's not the desire to experience that gets you there, the wanting of it. It's a surrendering to God once you're in that relationship with Him, and letting Him be the one to decide when He brings your twin flame to you. Because the twin flame union's a reward from Him. It's a reward from Him. And it's you become the Trinity, the woman, the man, and the God, Source, all combined to one. And that's, I believe, what it is that you are aiming for. And it's the main point, to strive for that oneness with another individual, that you can reach such high states of awareness and beingness that you encounter God. And the idea of a twin flame is that you've got someone to share it with. You've got someone to share that joy with. So I believe the twin flame union is that whole soul connecting for the purpose of knowing God and moving into that high state. And if you're doing your work, if you're establishing that relationship with God and doing your work and reading and journaling and studying and doing your meditation, have the belief, ask for that union to take place, because the true desire in your heart is always to be one with creation, be one with God, be one with that presence. And that presence is palatable. You can feel it. It comes on you. And that's an amazing thing to experience. I know so many are suffering because they're a twin flame. They believe they've met them and they run. They don't want to do the work. And I can share that understanding, that feeling. And I am lamenting for those souls who want to share the joy that they have found in the oneness and the joy and the vibration frequency of love and oneness with God. That's what you really want to share, and that's why you want your twin flame partner to come forward. So you're not alone in your joy. You're not alone in your happiness. You're not alone in your desire to be of service. So, yes, I just wanted to make that point today, and I'm hoping that those of you who are aspiring to this relationship with God understand that that's where it comes from. It first comes from Him. Him, her, that God presence that is found deep within. But it does come as a presence on you. Thank you. I hope that's of some service.